And, of course, this program, we couldn't do it without some of our great sponsors being involved as well. That includes ZMM Architects. Jen Wood from ZMM joining us on MetroNews Talkline here on set. Good morning.
Hi, guys. Good to see you.
You too. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. So I'm proud to be representing ZMM today, but prior to my time joining ZMM, I worked in higher ed and nonprofits and college access. So what you were just saying about college experiences and knowing the impact of college and education for students, supporting folks from across the state that have this opportunity today to come to Wesleyan and have that experience and really have their lives changed from this program. ZMM is so proud to have been a part of this for a number of years, almost a decade, I believe. So it's just so important for us to be involved in programs like this, but we do a lot of educational work across the state. So whether it's building a school, an elementary school, middle school, high school, working with our higher education partners, doing renovations and projects at places like the Clay Center that provide educational opportunities for students. We are really ingrained in the community and really support the efforts that build and support educational and cultural opportunities in our state.
So from a business perspective, why get involved? Why promote higher education? Why help sponsor these scholarship opportunities? I mean, you could just sit back, be a business, and wait for the kids to graduate and then try to hire them. So why get involved?
Well, it's part of our mission. We're a small firm, but we have a philanthropic statement. We really are committed to supporting efforts that are related to educational and cultural aspects of our state. But beyond that, we're talking about the pipeline. It's in our name. We're architects and engineers. You can't be either of those things without an education. So we actually announced a scholarship last fall with Marshall University to help keep young talent in West Virginia to support students who want to pursue engineering. We have 18 interns right now from all over, and we know that it's up to all of us, all of business leaders, to take an active role in education and encouraging folks to go to college, get an opportunity at a career, and to stay in the state. We would love to be able to have as many architects and engineers as we possibly can in our state, and we really have to actively be involved in creating that talent and supporting that talent.
So I want to talk about your time in higher ed and use that to crystallize something for me. You know, today the focus is, okay, make sure you know what you're going to do, make sure that investment is there, and that's all well and good. But talk about college as an engine of discovery, figuring out what you want to be, who you want to be. I feel like we've lost a little bit of that, and I don't know that that's a good thing.
I think there is a push in higher education for the pursuit of a career, which ultimately all of us as business leaders, we know that that's important. But it is an exploration, and I think the opportunity in architecture and engineering studies, you are discovering and learning the ways to learning the ways to problem solve, finding out the best ways to approach a problem. Because what we do at ZMM is meet our clients where they are, take the time to learn from them and their expertise of what they need to support the clients that they serve, the folks that come in and out of their building every day. And so through the college experience, making sure that students have an opportunity to learn about that early. We actually do outreach in elementary schools, middle schools, to get folks excited about architecture and engineering. But beyond that, as it relates to higher education, there are schools all over the state, all over the country that are actively supporting the soft skills and some of the other opportunities that students need to be successful. But it's not just what they need to be successful in their careers, but also be successful in life, of understanding how to explore the world around them. I think that sometimes people don't always recognize that the value of a four-year education, a baccalaureate degree, is so that they get exposed to a variety of courses that are, sometimes people don't see them as being directly related to their course of study, but it is. If we don't know our history, if we don't know where we came from, whether it's related to architecture or just being a citizen and active member of our state, if you don't know about our state, you don't know about our country, you don't know about the world, all of those things open our eyes and help us be better at the work that we do. So it's really important to have that really broad opportunity at education. And also career and technical education, 2-year programs. You know, when I worked in college access, it was always about post-secondary education, something for a student after they graduate high school. And we want students to explore all of those opportunities, whether it's an apprenticeship, 2-year, 4-year education, or beyond that.
When you are talking to students or you're recruiting to ZMM, you're looking for the next engineer, architect, when you're talking to them, what is the one thing where they go, I had no idea I could do that, or I had no idea, or biggest misconception in the field, I guess?
So actually, in talking to our interns last summer, one of the interns from Charleston, she had gone away to school, had interned with us twice as of last summer, and she shared that she had been in Charleston her whole life and didn't realize that she could do commercial architectural work in Charleston, West Virginia. And so to know that folks are driving around any town or city in our state, and it is architects and engineers who are creating those built environments throughout our state and places that we can be very proud of, whether it's projects we do with county school systems or we just won 2 awards for our project at the stargazing cabins at Cooper's Rock. So there's a variety of projects that our team gets to work on. And so just making sure that folks see that. And so this summer with our interns, we're taking them into even more sites around our state so that they can see that these are projects that happen in their home state and in their hometowns that were done by architects here in our state.
Jen Wood with ZMM Architects and Engineers, Chief Marketing Officer. Hey, thanks for being part of the West Virginia Scholar Program, and thanks for being on the program with us for a few minutes today.
We're so proud to be a part of it. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Coming up, we'll talk a little